Global Leader Training Center. Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to learn more about formulas and function, managing rows and columns, managing sheets, sorting and filtering data. So, to do this, we're going to start by creating a new blank spreadsheet. You can press on this plus button, and it is created. I'm going to start by zooming in. And in the cells, I'll write here income. And easily I will just write 500, 700, 500, 598, around 245, and 950. And I'll write here expenses. Okay, and expenses will be 250, 190, 400, 310, 190, and 460. And here I write profit, and the profit will be income minus expense. For example, A2 minus B2 equal sign A2 minus B2. And if you want to apply this format to every single cells here, you can do this by going to the right corner of the cell, and you'll see this blue circle. Just drag it down to make it as relative references. This is a really quick method. And next, here we're going to create another table, budget. Budget will be 10,000, and in here expenses are right 900, 400, 110, 55,000, 100 and okay. And here, as it is a budget, we have to subtract expenses from this budget only. If you do the same form as before, A1 minus A10 minus B10, and you increase this, you'll see that it becomes negative as there isn't any value here. This is wrong. We have to subtract this from this A10. You can do this by simply adding a $sign to the cell you want to keep it. But make sure, if you add a $sign in front of this A, this Google spreadsheet will think that you want to only fix in the column A. So you have to write it in front of the number, which will say we want to keep this row 10. Enter. And try to expand this. You'll see that the budget is separated from the same thing. $10, $10, $10. We call this absolute reference, which do not change in any condition. And let us try something more difficult. We'll write here budget, income. No, instead of budget, let me say saved money, income, and then expenses. At beginning, saved money will be 0. And here I write just for profit. Income will be 100 and expenses will be 50. And profit will be equal to saved money plus income minus expenses. And you'll see the profit, and the saved money will be profit. And I will just write income as 800, 500, and then 100, 120, 600, 40, and we'll increase the profit, and then saved money will be also increased. And you'll see that it's really great. This was another example of cell references. And now I'm going to give you another example of absolute reference. First of all, again, I will write here budget and then expenses and then income. Budget will be 500 and expenses I will start with 100, 200, 300, 200, and 100. Income I will make it as 500, 400, 300, 200, and 200. And the saved money will be equal to 824, but we have to add a dollar sign, don't forget, minus expenses plus income. Enter. Simply drag it down again to see the result. Understanding how to use different types of cell references is crucial for creating dynamic and flexible formulas. And next, we're going to just copy this budget expenses, this income, expenses, and profit, and paste it here. And we're going to talk about function button. Just simply press on this function button to see all the functions available right now. There's a lots of it. This tool helps you to search for and insert functions. Just simply select the one you like and it will give you the prompt and you'll see a tutorial of using it. Simply press on this expand details button to see examples. Let me try another one. Maybe this time count. Like this, it'll give you an example. And this time we're going to do it a little different. I will create income 1, income 2, expense 1, and expense 2. And here I'm going to write profit. So income 1 will be 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 600. Income 2 will be 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. Expenses will be 25, 50, and then 75, then 150, 300, and then 150 again. Expense 2 will be 50, 150, and then 50, and then 100, and then 140 again, and then 50. So the profit will be income 1 plus income 2 minus 25 minus expenses. But this is too long and it's not efficient. So instead of this, we can use nested functions. Simply write sum income 1 plus income 2 bracket, and then we'll add minus and then sum this 2 again. And this will add these 2 incomes and these expenses and subtract them. Let's try and you'll see the answer. Same here, if we do like this, you'll see the profits. This is really useful when you're handling multiple types of data. And next is logical functions. The logical functions are the statements. Let's try by here, I'll just write logic equal. And then we're going to start by if. This performs a logical test and returns one value for true and another for false. For example, if this one, income 1, and you can use comparison like greater or less than is less than 100. And we can write comma, and here you will have to write the value if it is true. Like if it's true, earn more money, comma, and then if it's not true, if it's false, you've earned off money, like this. And you'll see it's less than 100, so it became earn more money. Maybe this time a little differently, equal to if income 2, if and then bracket income 2 is equal to 100. The first value will be great, and second value will be not great. Make sure when you're using something is equal to, even if one digit is wrong, the logic will change. And the next logic functions is and or not. This combines multiple conditions. For example, equals and bracket, and then select the first one, income 300 is greater than 10, B34, so 150 smaller than 10. This will return true when both conditions are met, but if one of them are wrong, it will mark false. So as you see, A34 is greater than 10, right? So it's true, but B34 is greater than 10, not less than 10. So what if we do it as 200? It will be true. If we do it as 200 here, it will also be true. Like this. If we change this greater than 300, 340 maybe, it will be false. Let's try once more here, and 150 and bracket 200 is equal to 200, and then expands 1 equal to 150, and we can also create more than 2. Do it as much as you want. B35 is greater than 10. Like this, it will be true. Let's try or and then bracket. We can select 500 greater than 400, and then 250 is smaller than 100. This inputs true because OR function shows true if any of those are true. Maybe we can try like is equal to OR 250 is equal to 300, and then 300 is equal to 100. This will be wrong because both of the statements are wrong. False. Not equal not, and then we enter the first one. 150 is equal to 150. If you do this, the other things will show true, but not shows the opposite of it. False. So if it's true in the answer, it becomes false. If it's false, it becomes true. Let's try like 457. It'll be true because it's wrong. Really simple. And we only used greater than, equal, and less than. This time we're going to use greater or equal to, less than or equal to. So to use this, let's erase this first. And here equals and 100 is greater or equal to 100. So this statement will be true if the cell A32 is either greater than 100 or equal to 100. B32 is greater or equal to 50. Like this, the statement will be true as 100 is greater or equal to 100 and 50 is greater than equal to 50. So what if this one is 55? This will stay true because 55 is greater or equal to 50. And next is and again. A33 is less than or equal to 100. This will be false because A33 is not less than 100, is larger than 100, neither is equal to 100 because it's 200. So instead of this, if you write 200, it will be true because 200 is equal to 200. And even if it's 999, it will stay true because 999 is smaller than 200. To sum up, and gives true when all the conditions are correct. But if any single condition is wrong, it will show false. For all, if any single condition is true, it will be marked as true. And if all conditions are wrong, it will be marked false. For not, if the condition is true, correct, it will be marked false. And if the condition is false or wrong, it will be marked as true, so opposite. Logic functions help make decisions based on data condition and are widely used in data validation and condition calculations. And now, let's click Sheet Home and create a new blank spreadsheet. I'll close these tables and zoom in to 200%. And we're going to create a table, a really simple table here. I'm going to write here product name, here product ID, here made in, and here the price. Okay, at product name, under product name, I'll write here Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Sprite, and then Fanta, Miranda, and then maybe frozen chicken, frozen pizza, cheddar cheese, milk, and then maybe water, iPhone, TV, laptop, PC, the mouse, like this. And at product ID, I will just enter 0001, 0002. Okay. So right now I enter 0001, 0002. It doesn't appear. I will select it as just plain text, and it'll move right, and I can now finally write it correctly. 0001, 0002, 0003, and you don't really have to go one by one like this. Just simply select the one you like, drag this blue circle, and it will continue. Like this, I really like it. Made in Pepsi, made in USA, USA. Maybe this one will be United Kingdom. United Kingdom. Miranda will be from Korea. Maybe South Korea. Frozen chicken from USA. Frozen pizza from Italia. Cheddar cheese from France. Milk from USA. Water from UK. iPhone from USA. TV from Korea. Laptop from Korea. PC from China. And mouse from China too. Maybe I'll add little more products such as pasta, bread, like this, and then maybe this time eraser, pencil. Again, I will just drag this circle, and here pasta will be from Italia, bread will be from France, eraser from China, pencil from Japan. Like this, I have enough ones, and as price, I will select them first, go to more formats, and choose currency. Currency I will choose, and I will choose this again, and press custom currency, and dollar. Okay, dollar will be here. Pepsi is like $2. Coca-Cola is 1.95. Sprite will be $2 again. Fanta $2. Miranda 1.95. Frozen chicken will be 9.95. Frozen pizza will be 12.5. Cheddar cheese will be 5.9. Milk will be again 5.9 maybe. Water will be $1.25. iPhone will be $350. TV will be $705. Laptop will be $190. No. $500. PC will be $1,500. Mouse will be $30. Pasta will be $15.55. Bread will be $7.56. Eraser will be $3.3. Pencil will be $5. Like this, I'll just arrange it like this, and I will just give a little format to it. I'll increase the size of this. Drag this bar a little bit to arrange the size of it. Size of the cells. I think this one is enough. And give Ctrl B to bold it. And now, as we learned before, I want to insert a row or column. Just simply right click and press insert one row above if you want to insert a row. Insert one column to the left if you want a column. Insert cells to insert a cell to shift right, or insert cell to shift down. I just wanted insert row above, and here I will write bright lime, and this will be 00019. Or is it no 0020, and made in China, this one. price will be $6. Okay, enough. Okay, but maybe I'll just change this price to price of the product. Okay, good. And sometimes you might want to auto-fit it without dragging it by yourself. You can simply do it by double-clicking. Simply double-click, match the size. Here same, I will just decrease this and simply double-click again to adjust it automatically. You can also hide columns or rows. You can simply do that by right-clicking the header, such as like if you want to delete this sprite lime row, click on it and right-click, and you'll see, go to hide row, and you'll see that the row isn't visible. It goes from 4 to 6. But you can see a small difference. There's a small arrow between it. Simply click on this to show this again. Right click again and I'll just hide this row. Okay, great. Also here in the same as rows, I'll just click on it, right click and then hide. Also same here on the columns, I will just click on it, right click and hide column. You'll see it's hidden. Press again. And we'll learn how to freeze rows or columns. Or sometimes you want to make this visible forever. We call this freezing the row or column. You can simply do that by selecting it and go to View, Freeze, and press one row. And you'll see that the selected row, the one row has been freezed. You see wherever we go, this stays here. And if you want to increase the range, simply click on the range you want until, go to View again, Freeze, and then you'll see there's the thing called up to 3. Or if you want only 2 rows, you can press on 2 rows at the top, or 1 column like this, and it shows the same columns. I'll only leave these no columns here so that only the row is available. Okay, great. And now I'm going to tell you how to group rows or columns. Simply before that, I'm going to show this again, unhidden, and I'll group this sprite lime and sprite. So simply select these two, right click and go to view more row actions and press group row 4, 5. You'll see that there's a new tab here to show that these two are grouped. So you can press this minus button to hide it and show it at the same time. It's really useful feature when you're handling lots of data. I'm going to press Ctrl Z to come back. And now I'm going to tell you how to sort data. Select the data range you want to sort, including headers if present. I'll select the range right here, excluding the header, data. You can either choose sort sheet or sort range here, but we only want the selected range to be sort, so we'll do sort range. And you can choose from sort range from A to Z or Z to A. We want it alphabetically, so we'll press column A to Z. You'll see it's now arranged by alphabets. Really great. You can also custom sort. The selected, go to data, sort range, and you'll see advanced range sort options. Press on it to select the ones you want. You can select which column you want to sort as, like product name, product ID, made in, price of the product. Maybe I will do this time product ID, no, price of the product. And from A to Z to see from the smallest price to the largest price. Press sort and you'll see from $1 to $1,500. I really love it. Now you're going to learn how to apply filters to this data. Apply filters by selecting the data range. Simply select the range including the header. And just simply click this create the filter icon. This adds filter arrows to column headers. Click the arrow to select the criteria for filtering. You can also sort directly here from A to Z, Z to A. You can also sort by the color, but we don't have any colors right now. You can also filter by condition, such as empty cell, text cell, or date cell like this. And you can also filter by values like this. We're going to use the filter right here at made in to see made in. Simply click the arrow again, and let's only see the made in China. Simply unselect all the other things by simply clicking on it and press OK. And you'll see only products made in China. And if filter is active, you'll see that the filter icon turns green. Simply press on it again, and to clear the filter, press clear. And if you want to see all of the filters again, simply press select all, and you'll see all the products again. We're going to do filter on price of the product. Simply press the arrow again, and we're going to use filter by condition this time. Simply click on it, press this drop down arrow, and this time we're going to use greater than. Maybe greater than or equal to. And the value of formula will be $5. Press OK, and now only the products with the greater value than 5 or equal to 5 will be arranged here. You'll see there's nothing less than 5. Same here, maybe we can do less than, and there'll be only products with price less than $5. While one filter is active, you can also activate another filter. Simply, let me just change it first, greater than $5, and then just simply press the icon of another filter and choose the country you want. Korea, Italy, and China. And you'll see the filter active twice, and this will only show that the products that are made in Korea or China or Italia, and at the same time the price of it should be greater than $5. This filter is really good feature while you're handling lots of data and when you want to find the specific data you're looking for. And to deactivate all the filters, just simply hit the remove filter button and the filter will be deleted. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.